Maurice Maeterlinck won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1911. Born on 29 August 1962 in Ghent in Belgium. Died on 6 May 1949 in the city of Nice in France. Maurice Maeterlinck said, all our knowledge merely helps us to die a mere painful death than animals that know nothing. Maurice Polidor, Mary Bernard Maeterlinck was known as Count Maeterlinck from 1932, was a Belgian playwright, poet and essayist who was Flemish but wrote in French. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1911 in appreciation of his many-sided literary activities and especially of his dramatic works, which was distinguished by a wealth of imagination and a poetic fancy which revealed sometimes in the guise of a fairy tale a deep inspiration, while in a mysterious way they appeal to the reader's own feelings and stimulate their imaginations. The main themes in his work are death and the meaning of life. The main themes in his work are death and the meaning of life. Yes, the yin and the yang, the positive and negative. The main themes in his works are death and the meaning of life. Maurice Maeterlinck, the Nobel Prize in Literature, won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1911, said, all our knowledge merely helps us to die a mere painful death. Than animals, they know nothing. All the knowledge, all what you eat, yes, if it doesn't have a proper bowel movement, it doesn't digest, then it is constipation, then it is close to disease, then you have to visit the graveyard called the hospitals. Yes. All of knowledge, yes, knowledge, the moment you get it, you have to empty it up. The moment you come to the master with a cup empty, and the moment the master pours it, it is your duty to empty it up, clean it up fresh, so that the next day you can get a fresh thing. What happens to people? They keep on hoarding, not holding. Holding and hoarding together. They say if you hold it, it runs away. If you keep it open, it stays. That was the freedom. They hold it. Everybody asking for freedom. That freedom to take the power from the other side and use it to your advantage. And stones are thrown at you. Collect all the stones and build another one monument. Yes, you should know that. The moment you hold it on to you without sharing and keep it in the bank, your children will make you a nobody and they become a nobody. Both of them die a very painful death. So the moment, give them power. Ashoka the Great said, make them powerful, but not more facilities, means not more money in the bank, not more property in the bank. Give them knowledge in the field. Make them strong means not make them strong in front of the computer, but yin and the yang, mind and the body. You have to make them, the body also strong, but making them work in the field, in the land. If you do not have the land, another person's land, or your guru's ashram or anywhere, but the land, work in the land. Most of the time sit outside in the sunlight from mornings, from sunrise to sunset, and work there. Yes, that is the strength. Maurice Maeterlinck said, all our knowledge merely helps us to die. Don't you think it helps us to die? Because we start thinking unnecessary about other people without knowing our strength. We keep on looking at others, not knowing what is our strength. We forget to dig into ours. There is the gold, there is the power. There was a story of a beggar who was sitting on the roadside in the highway, and everybody knows, many people know. Suddenly one day, all vehicles stops and everybody asks why. And they said, you know, that old man died, and everybody knew him because even their father knew. When the grandfather used to talk about this old man, and without stopping giving him something, they do not go. And that day they all decided now what to do. They said, okay, let us bury him right there itself, because he was there from a father's time, from grandfather's time. So they started digging and wanted to bury him then they found huge amount of gold deposits were there. Then they were thinking, if the old man is still begging, if he had digged himself, you would have found all the gold. In the sense, you dig yourself. That's what Ramana Maharishi said. Ask who am I. You ask yourself, who am I? Jesus Christ said, knock and the door shall be opened. Yes, knock your door, knock the door. No, people are thinking, I go and knock and the door shall be opened for you. For what? No. You are unnecessarily disturbing just by knocking in his door. He said, knock and the door will knock your door. Look into your strength. Work very hard, sweat. And then death is not there. Either you carry all your hoarded things and you start dying. What is Swami Vivekananda? People are dying. They're walking like dead bodies in the sense. The moment you don't share, you die. You start with your death. Moment you do not know whom you are. The first thing to know whom you are is the early morning. Get up before the sun rise and you drink 5 glasses of water and you empty your body. Yes, 5 glasses of warm water. And then do your pranayama, the nostril, what God has given. The first we put the saliva into the eyes, the nostril blow out, the stomach. That is very important. Western countries doesn't know all those things, and they must learn from India. They are learning from India. And then they are emptying the mind. When you know to empty your mind, you know how to empty your knowledge. Meditation is nothing but to empty yourself. To empty your cup, yes. The professor went to the Zen master. After 5 years, he got an appointment. The moment he went, the professor started asking so many questions, and the Zen master did not open his mouth. He started boiling the kettle for tea, boiling the water. He put a cup in front of the master and started pouring the tea into the cup. The cup was filled up. It started overflowing. And the professor said, Master! Master said, what? And the professor said, the cup is overflowing. And the Zen master said, your mind is overflowing. Did you come to the master to take something from him, to understand something? Or you wanted to throw everything what you carried? Am I a garbage collector that you want to throw everything into me? That you want to tell that you know more things? You do not know anything. You're not experienced. Experiencing is very important. Listening is very important. All our knowledge merely helps us to die. People are dying with their knowledge. Hence they do not even want to touch the patient, not even want to love the patient. Doctor and the patient becomes one, then diseases are no more. Engineer and the house becomes one, then the house is so beautiful. Rainwater harvesting, solar, wind energy, everything. The engineers know, otherwise coolie engineer, coolie doctor. That knowledge, all our knowledge merely helps us to die. The politicians die. You are running after for his ticket, to get a ticket to stand in election, to loot. The moment he melts with the people, he and this area becomes one. Then ticket happens of his own. Winning happens of his own. Every day is a winning, not the winning to sit in the Vidhan Sabha. In the Parliament House, every day he wins because the love flowing, which award he wants. Every award is right in front. Every day is an award. The moment he gets up, people comes there and talks to him and loves him and knows you itself and say Namaste. When the moment you say Namaste, I and you are one, that's an award. All our knowledge merely helps us to die a very painful death. Very painful death. Yes, carrying everything is very painful. You're dying every day. First, create your body, physical body, healthy, and the mental strength is always beautiful. It starts thinking in a very creative way, isn't it? It's just a conversation between I and you. I'm asking you. All our knowledge merely helps us to die a very painful death. Don't you think? Yes. If your body is very weak, yes. The body is very strong. The mental health is also very strong, but you have to be conscious. The Indian meditation is very, very important. All our knowledge merely helps us to die a very mere painful death. Then animals that know nothing. Animals do not carry, they do not go to the sub-register office or to the tahsildar to register their property. Any property is their own. They make it so beautiful. Every time when they want to lay eggs, they make a nest. Every time, yes. That extension of their love to create, reveal. Early morning catches the best prey. They are the one who gets up early morning to catches the best prey, the best sunlight, the best health, the best medicine. Now, if you can do it, you're healthy. Maurice macterlink, who won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1911, said, all our knowledge merely helps us to die a mere painful death. Than animals, they know nothing. This is my 155th short disc.